Hello there. Sharp thundery downpours across France on Monday are now moving their way through Italy and could cause some issues. It's this massive cloud here. At the same time, another weather front is waiting to push into the UK, and that will move its way across Europe through Wednesday and Thursday. So you can see that heavy rain moving out of Germany through Italy into the Czech Republic. Then that's going to be replaced by this next batch of wet and windy weather across France as well. Through the southeastern Mediterranean, it's fine and settled here. It's still very pleasant with temperatures into the high 20s, maybe low 30s. A better day on Wednesday for Italy, for the south of France and for southern Spain. But for Portugal, northern Spain, along with France, we're starting to see that wet and windy weather arriving, and that will push its way steadily south and east through Wednesday night into Thursday. A bit colder across parts of Scandinavia, particularly the far north of Norway. So this is the story on Thursday. That front eases through, and then we'll have some showers then developing into the far north behind it, and a bit of a northwest-southeast split with the best of the weather certainly through the Mediterranean. But it is a quieter story as we move into the weekend for London and for Paris. Madrid and Rome stay fine and dry, but the best of the sunshine perhaps into Italy. Further east, it looks as though Athens will have the lion's share of the sunshine and also the warmth to go with it too. Hello there. Let's take a look at what to expect across North America. If we start off with a satellite picture, you can see quite clearly that we've got this stationary front sitting down to the south. That's going to bring some heavy rain. We've also got another front that's pushing in to the northwest, and that will bring some rain and on the leading edge some snow. I'll come back to that one in just a moment. At the same time, we've got high pressure building across the Rockies, the northern and central plains, but that is bringing some milder air, and that is bringing a thaw to the significant snow that we had at the weekend. But ahead of it, just a few showers running across the Great Lakes. Now let's move to this front then that's pushing across British Columbia, and as you can see that there will be some significant snow inland falling as rain to the coast, and then as we push down into Oregon and parts of California, it's fine and settled. Change of wind direction, a little more moisture though across California, and that is certainly welcome news for the wildfire risks that we had there. So this is the story for the next couple of days. We've still got some rain into Vancouver and Seattle, dry and settled elsewhere. Now across the east coast, it's a little bit more straightforward. Showery outbreaks of rain moving across the Great Lakes, but to the east of that, it's dry and it's fine. Now this is that weather front, and it's going to produce some heavy rain into Georgia, Alabama, across to Mississippi. Could be some localised flooding as it continues to sit there for much of the next couple of days. But elsewhere, there will be an improvement behind it as the rain clears away. Dallas will be fine. Hello there. We've been keeping an eye on a dramatic drop in the feel of the weather across northern Argentina. At the weekend, temperatures were 40 degrees, and then a weather front cleared through, brought some heavy rain and a sudden drop in temperatures into the low to mid-teens in places. At least the rain has eased away, but still not particularly warm on Tuesday. Some showery outbreaks of rain into Uruguay, but the heavier showers are further north and west. Some of those showers just fringing into western Brazil as well. But there will be some sunny spells elsewhere, a few scattered showers through Paraguay, some of those into Uruguay quite intense, and still that cooler feel with that change of wind direction into northern Argentina. Buenos Aires at 14 degrees. Further south, it's a quiet story with some sunny spells coming through. This is the 5-day city forecast. Then you can see the dry weather set to continue into Rio de Janeiro, and Buenos Aires will gradually see those temperatures rise again as we go into the weekend, although not the extreme heat that we have seen. We're seeing some heavy rain through Guatemala, and that is going to continue. Mexico itself largely fine and quiet, generally quite unsettled through Central America. Much of the Caribbean, a case of sunny spells and scattered showers, but the showers not as heavy or as widespread as they can be really at this time of year. So this is the story for the next few days. We'll see more sharper showers developing into Havana as we head towards the weekend. Hello there. A forecast for the Middle East coming up shortly. But first of all, let's take a look at what to expect across Africa. And you can see from the satellite picture where most of the shower activity is sitting, and that's across that central portion of West Africa at the moment. That's where the heaviest of the rain is likely to be. Anywhere really through Chad up into Nigeria in particular over the next couple of days, stretching over towards West Africa from Senegal to Sierra Leone. Now to the north and the south of that, it's largely fine and quiet. There's a good deal of sunshine on offer into Cape Town and temperatures into the mid-20s. Now, that's going to be the story for the next few days. In actual fact, Nairobi will see some heavier rain as we head towards the weekend. Now, further north of that, it's a dry, settled story. Khartoum staying shower-free. Casablanca seeing some decent sunshine as well. Little fair weather cloud as we head into the weekend. For the Middle East, it's a dry, settled theme, a little bit of fair weather cloud, but not really amounting to much. And winds are fairly light at the moment. So there's a good deal of sunshine as we stretch down through Saudi. The same too for United Arab Emirates. 36 degrees expected into Abu Dhabi by Wednesday afternoon. And so it should stay pleasant for the next few days. And in fact, the city forecast reflects this quite nicely. You can see wall-to-wall, blue sky, sunshine and heat to go with it too. Hello there. After a delayed start to the southwest monsoon, there's a delayed finish, about a month behind schedule. So that still means that there's some rain to clear and we've still got some weather warnings out. The heaviest of the rainfall you can see down to the south, and it's going to affect parts of Kerala and Karnataka in particular. So here the weather warnings remain in force, the same too for Sri Lanka. Now further north and west, it's a drier, settled story. As you can see quite clearly, that's where the best of the sunshine is likely to sit. As for Central Asia, it's a quieter theme of weather here. And if we move north, you can see that in a little bit more detail. A lot of dry, sunny weather to be found. There's a weather front moving its way through Kazakhstan, though, and that will bring some outbreaks of showery rain with it. So fine and settled as we push into Pakistan, those temperatures peaking into the high 30s at times. Now, that heavier rain is further south, particularly affecting Sri Lanka, and some of that rain will gradually drift its way up through the east coast. So northeastern states seeing some sharp, thundery downpours as we go through the day. Let's take a look at the 5-day city forecast. And you can see Colombo will keep those showers going throughout the week, and some of them quite intense, but elsewhere, further north and west, we've got the heat building again. In fact, in Karachi, temperatures as high as 37 degrees by the weekend. Hello there. We're looking at a quiet week ahead of weather across Japan, and I'm sure that will come as welcome news after recent events with Typhoon Hagibis. And in actual fact, on the satellite picture, you can see there's very little in the way of cloud cover across much of China, Korean Peninsula and into Japan. There will be a few showers, but the rainfall not too extensive, and it will ease its way steadily eastward, so an improving picture. The same too for the Korean Peninsula. Some fair weather cloud across China and temperatures at around 15 degrees into Beijing. Warmer, obviously, further south to Hong Kong at 24 Celsius. A few sharper showers maybe towards Vietnam and into Thailand, and some heavier, more persistent showers through Borneo as we go through the day. So this is the 5-day city forecast. You can see that quiet theme of weather continuing. There could be some heavier thundery downpours perhaps on Saturday for Tokyo. Australia is a relatively quiet story at the moment, and we've got some heat building from the interior that's pushing its way east. 28 degrees in Brisbane. Into the southeast corner, though, we've got some showery outbreaks of rain, but it's the North Island of New Zealand which is seeing the worst of the weather. Some heavy rain, rather strong winds, and weather warnings remain in force here, and that is making it feel rather cool as well. So over the next few days, we'll see more rain to come through Wellington, and the temperatures struggling a little better for Sydney.